Alright, but I didn't come here to talk about the 80s. That's what we talk about. Let's talk about, stand-up comedy. Which you're seeing here tonight if you didn't know. So, I have learned two things in the year and a half I've been doing stand-up. And I'm going to share them with you. Okay? And listen up, because you definitely want to take advice from a part-time stand-up comedian with a journalism degree who drives a 16-year-old car. Because you can end up right here. Okay? Okay, the first thing is, if the comedian that you're listening to spends a lot of time joking about what happens in bed between gay men, he is one. The second thing, if the comedian is spending a lot of time joking about what goes on in bed between women, he doesn't have one. I've never seen that fail. So, but you know, I have to tell you, being gay in stand-up is really kind of difficult. But you know, because a lot of the clubs just will not book you unless you're doing that manly man, oh, I fucked my girlfriend up the ass last night. You know, that's not going to work for me unless the girlfriend is named Brad. So, there's one comedy club, it's like a chain that I've been trying to get booked at. I don't want to say the name, right? Let's just call them the Cromedy Cabaret. Pick something out of the air. So, I don't think that they won't book me, because I think they have this fear that I'm going to start hitting with the straight guys in the audience, right? You know, like, which is completely ridiculous, because, like, I would never really do something like that. It's too distracting. How you doing? He wants me. So, anyway, the only way I'm getting on stage, or near the stage at the Cromedy Cabaret, is if I'm doing somebody's hair. Because that's what gay guys are supposed to be good at, right? You know, all that stuff. And I'm not really good at the typically gay stuff. I mean, I've got the fucking guys part down good, right? Really, I mean, wow. Looking back, I see this ass is like, has seen more traffic than the New Jersey Turnpike. It wasn't always an easy pass. I got a dude. Yeah, in more ways than one. So, yeah, so, you know, I'm not good at a lot of typically gay stuff, so, you know, I can't do your hair, I can't do your nails, I can't do your fucking interior design. I could probably, like, do your son. Assuming he's of age. Don't get excited. So, you know, a challenge when you're gay and doing stand-up, you gotta watch the venues you play. You know what I mean? The further outside the city, you gotta watch it. Last year, I was invited to perform in Pottstown, right? Yeah. I think someone else has been out there recently. So, you know, I'm heading out there because the show promoter always tells you to get there ridiculously early. And I'm that guy who follows what I'm told because I'm like really direction oriented. You know what I mean? Like, I always follow the rules, like, you know, walk, don't walk, pay cashier at exit, get your head down there farther, I can't feel that. And you know, that's really helpful for CPR. I just got CPR certified. So like, I'm always ready to like pound a chest, or clear a throat blockage, or you know, use my mouth to make someone respond. Just kind of like walking into this tree. So anyway, so I'm driving out to Pottstown early. And I'm like, oh, you know, this is just Pottstown, PA. Like, they're not going to be wearing cowboy hats, right? And I open the door. There's sawdust on the floor, Confederate flags on the wall, and the Country Western channel on the television. So, I'm fucked. And not in that normal face down drunk in the alleyway that I usually do. But you know, I have to tell you, like, it was a great crowd, like I was loving them, they were loving me, and it really showed me that you shouldn't stereotype people unless it's funny. Because, you know, we have, I mean, what is the stereotype? It's this kind of notion that you have, you haven't really thought about it, you just kind of inherited it and you accept it as true. Let's talk about stereotypes, because I'm tired of talking about comedy. Alright, oh, I know a stereotype. Do you guys all believe that men enjoy sex more than women? Because I don't believe that either. I think that men probably have sex more often than women, but I don't think they enjoy it more. And let me lead you down the path of my reasoning here. All right, the end result of sex for men is a good night's sleep, and in 2 months, maybe a check to the abortion provider. But for a woman, the end result of sex is blowing up to horrific proportions and passing something this big through someplace this big. And I'm being generous here. And only somebody who loves sex takes that kind of risk. You know, women will say, oh, well, that stretches. It stretches. Men, if I asked you to pass a moving, screaming, living football through your ass, would you be comforted if I said, that stretches? That stretches. But like, don't anyone think that I'm against pregnancy. Like, I think that childbirth is one of the most like miraculous, wonderful, fabulous things that is totally and completely wrong. And like the mothers here are probably like, oh, you know, it's when you feel most like a woman, childbirth. Exactly. Because you know what, ladies? When you were shaved and naked on the table, feet in the stirrups, screaming for morphine, what point did you feel you're most feminine? Because I gotta know that.